Welcome to our kitchens. Here amidst the heat, the noise, and the stress of the kitchen, passion, excitement, and artistry combine to create the world of the Stratford Chef School. My name is Katie Franks. I'm the chef here at With the Grain Bakery Cafe in Guelph, Ontario, and this is what I do. When it came time for me to take what I knew to the next level, I started doing my research into all the schools that were available to me, and what became clear so quickly was that the Stratford Chef School was my only choice. Not only was I going to get the hands-on training and the in-depth knowledge of the industry that I needed to be a success, but I was going to get it from a school with an international reputation. If you think you have what it takes to be a chef, or you want to pursue a career in this industry, then the Stratford Chef School is where you need to be. What follows are a series of interviews with alumni and students. These are the frank accounts of their experiences at the school and the lessons that they've taken with them into the industry.
John Woods. I graduated in the '97 class. I then worked a couple of places, but ended up in Niagara-on-the-Lake, which is where we are now. I was sort of drafted by Scott Aspinall, who owns this establishment, the Epicurean. Stratford as a town is great because it's a combination of this really eclectic theater crowd and the farmers from the outlying regions. It's a farming town. You get the hog trucks coming through the town every day. It's a town with a lot of things. You've got your health food store, and you've got your Tim Hortons and McDonald's. It's all there. So it's actually, even though it's really small, it's really diverse, and that was really essential at chef school, because while you're there during the winter, it's a very intense course. And it's really important to be able to find what you like to do as opposed to what the town dictates to you. If, for instance, the school was in Toronto, you could have a guy coming in from Mississauga and another guy coming in from Scarborough, and the only time they'd ever meet was that one theory class, and then they'd never meet again. Whereas after class, where are you going to go? You bump into each other at Bentley's. You develop relationships that way, and that's invaluable.
For over 25 years, the Stratford Chef School has been the only culinary chef school in the country where students are taught every day in real restaurant kitchens by working restaurant professionals who are in touch with the industry and its emerging trends.
Hey, my name is Andrew, and I'm working at Rundle's for the summer as an apprentice cook. I work on hot apps, which is kind of work alongside garde-manger to produce the appetizers. I've never worked in a restaurant before this year, so for me there was a lot of brand new stuff to learn, a lot of aspects of this type of restaurant. I've only ever worked in sort of lower end corporate chain restaurants before, but I think the school prepared you well for it as much as they could. The biggest thing that impresses me about this school is the teaching staff, be it the chefs or the in-class teachers. All of them work in the restaurant industry. You know, that's the difference to me between this school and most other programs, which are sort of affiliated with a college or a school, and it's strictly that they're teachers.
The highly respected faculty is complemented throughout the year with a roster of visiting celebrity chefs from across Canada and around the world.
My name is Stacey Robertson, and I graduated from the Stratford Chef School 3 years ago. We're sitting in the Scaramouche dining room right now, where I've worked for the last year and a half. Being from Toronto myself, it's pretty much between George Brown, going out to BC, which is a bit more expensive at the time, and going to Stratford Chef School. And I enjoyed the fact that it was in Stratford itself, which is a smaller town than, say, Toronto is, and that you're going to be going to school and it's going to be very intense. It's a 4-month interval. You have 8 months off to work in a restaurant and then another 4 months. And instead of spreading it out for, say, a year or 2 years in the city of Toronto, I think there's more distractions here. There are different things in school, accounting and design, food pairings, everything that's very, very important. And it gives you too an overview of different cuisines through first year and second year, which I think is very important. Whereas if you apprentice at one restaurant, you're just seeing one specific style, you're seeing one person's style, whereas I think the chef's school is very unique in the fact that you have 3 or 4 permanent teachers and then you have all these guest chefs coming in too.
Working in small groups, students are exposed to a wide variety of culinary traditions and techniques while using the finest and precious ingredients with an emphasis on local and seasonal foods.
I'm Jamie